Hello everyone, welcome back. I thought I'd do a cool toned eye look today using the Innerstellar KVD eyeshadow palette that I found in, is it Winners or Marshalls? And yeah, this is definitely a cool tone. And this is what the palette looks like. And yeah, it's Sunday morning. I just went to a wedding yesterday, and luckily there was no humidity. Yeah, so I'm still in my jammies. I have my sleep-deprived pajamas on still. So yeah, I'm just taking it easy today. I told work, yeah, I'm not available this weekend, so don't call me. So I have already washed my face. I have used the Ole Henriksen Ultimate Lift Eye Cream, and this works very, very well under makeup. It absorbs quickly, it doesn't leave a sticky, greasy mess, so the eye makeup and that sits very nicely on it. I did get this for $10 at Winners, Marshalls, and it's usually about 54 Canadian. And then I put on the Hydra Boost Hydrating Serum, and this has hyaluronic acid. And I use hyaluronic acid a couple times a day. It is naturally found in your skin, and it decreases with age. And this just plumps things up and draws the moisture in. And then I put on top Boscia Subaki Glotion. It's an illuminizing moisturizer, and this looks so pretty on. It's got camellia oil, which is very good for anti-aging, and it just leaves this beautiful glow on the skin. And I found this in, guess, Winners or Marshalls, of course. And then on top of that, I put this Marcel CC cream. It has SPF 35. It is Canadian company, so I'm not sure if you can find it anywhere else, but it's a tinted moisturizer, and it just evens out my skin tone. It covers up, it's just enough coverage to cover up my little age spots on my cheeks and that, and it just evens out everything. And it's a bonus that has the SPF 35. Doesn't have a big shade range, unfortunately. It's maybe 4 colors in the CC cream. I did get the light to medium. But yeah, this is, it just absorbs nicely, it doesn't leave a sticky feeling, it moisturizes, it covers things up, and it's got the SPF. So yeah, I really, really do like that. So that's what I have on my face right now. And then, because this is a fairly bold look, like the colors are on the deeper side, I'm just going to keep my cheeks and my lips and everything on the lighter side. So, where did I put my... Oh, I'm going to use the NYX Ombre Blush. And this is in the color Mauve Me. Now, I've always grown up with people saying mauve. I know a lot of people in the States say mauve. I always heard mauve, so I always say mauve. So this is Mauve Me. And yeah, this looks kind of funny in the middle, but it didn't really affect the color. But it's just a beautiful mauvey kind of shade. I don't know if you can see that or not. And I'm going to use this brush I actually got in Dollarama. And it's by Jolie Couture, and it's quite nice. If you got a blush that's overly pigmented and you want a light touch, I just go for these really soft, not overly dense brushes. So I'm just going to keep my cheeks, well, I'm always heavy-handed with my blush, so yeah, well, anyway, yeah, I'm always heavy-handed with my blush, but it wakes me up anyhow. And then, for concealer, I'm going to use the yellow-based one this time, the NYX one. Either I use peach or I use yellow. Yellow counteracts the blue rivers swimming under my eyes there, so there we can't see anything now. So I got my trusty little mirror here. There we go. So I'm going to put the yellow base concealer on first. I'm going to concentrate on the inner part where it kind of casts a shadow, and then I'm going to concentrate along this dark little bag here. I always have bags. Doesn't matter how much sleep I get, I always got little bags under my eyes. So I'm just going to cover up those blue little rivers swimming through my under eyes. And then if you have the Shape Tape and you find it too drying, I mix it with a more moisturizing under eye concealer. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape, and this is the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. And they changed the packaging. It's now in a tube. But I learned this trick from Mrs. Melissa M. Beauty. She mixes both of these together. So yeah, this Tarte Shape Tape does have very good coverage, but yeah, it can be very drying on mature skin. So I just put a few dots of the Shape Tape, and then I get the Maracuja, which is much more emollient. It still has very good coverage, but it's just much more emollient. And I just dab some on there, and then when I get the more heavier coverage concealers, I just use this little foundation brush, which I don't use for foundation. And I find that this blends my under eye concealer in quite well. Sometimes I use my just my finger, but yeah, with the heavier ones, I just use this brush here. And yeah, it covers up well. It's not creasing at all. It doesn't look cakey, and I just poked myself in the eye. Anyway, yeah, so this one looks a bit watery. That's why. Alrighty. So yeah, that looks pretty good. So if you have the Tarte Shape Tape one and you find it too dry, just mix it with a little bit of a more emollient kind of concealer. Because I mean, I don't want this to go to waste. Certainly, it's expensive enough. But yeah. So that's it for the concealer. And then sometimes I set the concealer, but sometimes that makes it look a little more dry underneath there. So, oh, I forgot to set my face before the blush. Oh, I'm really awake. Anyway, normally I'd set my face with some powder. This is the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Now, even with dry skin, I do set my face. I think it just gives it a much smoother finished look. And then I just spray it with some finishing spray, some dewy finishing spray. But this one's a really, really nice setting powder. It's being compared to high-end powders. And then I am going to set that with, today I'm going to use the Hard Candy Glow Illuminating Setting Powder, Radiance Pearls, and Coconut Oil. I do like the Hard Candy setting sprays. Yeah, it's a nice fine mist. And then I remembered my little fan from Dollarama. This dries your setting spray much quicker than flapping your arms. I mean, I look like a bird trying to escape the dogs here. Flapping my arms the other day. Yeah, this does it much quicker. Uses much less energy. More energy efficient. Ah, there we go. So yeah, that makes the powder just kind of sink into your skin, so your skin doesn't look powdery. It just looks nice and glowy and fresh. Alrighty, so I'm going to start with the eye look, I guess, is next. So I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer. This one works very well if you want a more inexpensive brand. And this one's kind of covers up some of those veins in the eyes too, the discoloration, because it's a little bit tinted. But yeah, I don't put any eyeshadow on without primer. I just find my eyeshadow does not last as long without some eyeshadow primer. Okay, so I'll start. Whoa, almost dropped my mirror. So I'll start with the Innerstellar Kat Von D. And I am going to take just a big fluffy brush here. And I'm just going to set everything with this color here. Just all over here. And this, I just find this helps the other eyeshadows go on a little bit smoother. Okay, and then, let me see here. I think I'll go into the crease with this color here. That's probably the best crease shade, I think. Now these shadows are very pigmented, so I'm just going to go just underneath the crease bone there, the brow bone I should say, and then draw it into the outer lid. These are really pigmented. This is a nice, it's kind of a purpley brown shade, or mauvey brown shade. So I put it just under the bone and then just on the outer corners there. And then I think for the outer corner, I'll try out this dark purple shade here. Ooh, that's pigmented. So I'm just using this very small rounded brush so I can be a little more accurate. Now this one seems a little more patchy. This one's a little harder to blend, and it just seems a little more patchy than the others. So I just put that on the outer corner. Yeah, this one's hard to blend for some reason. So anyway, that's on the outer corner. I'll do the other eye. So yeah, Frank's away on a fishing trip with his buddies this weekend, so the dogs are sleeping in bed with me. So Millie takes up a lot of room, but not too bad, but she does snore a bit. Then Abigail, she moves around so much, it takes her about 10 tries to get just the perfect spot in bed there. But anyway, and then get me up early. So yeah. Don't get a lot of sleep with the dogs, but that's okay. Okay, so that's just the outer corners with this purple. Just have to build that up a little bit. A little starts off patchy, but it builds up okay. And then I'll just go in with this silvery blue color here for the lid. Oh, what am I going to use here? Oh, I don't want that one. Oh, okay. I guess that'll do. So I'm going to put this on the lid. That's a very pretty color. Now they say older women, like myself, mature women, should not wear shimmery eyeshadows. Well, I call BS. It does not emphasize my wrinkles. As long as I keep it on the lid, it does not emphasize my wrinkles. It brightens up my eye. If anything, it kind of camouflages the wrinkles. So yeah, I really don't know where that unwritten rule came from, but I think mature women can wear shimmers on their lids. It's just fine. Okay, so there we go. Just nice and bright. And I'll go back with my blending brush. Just use this one, and I'm going to blend everything together. There we go. Like so. And then I'll just put a little smidgen of this crease shade just underneath the lower lash there. I don't always put color underneath there because things are a little bit dark anyhow, but just for the heck of it. So just put just a little bit underneath there. So yeah, that's that look. And mascara. Where's my mascara? Oh, don't tell me I didn't bring down my mascara. Oh boy. Oh yes, I did. This is the MAC Zoom Lash, and I found this in Winners for $5, and it's the color Beats Me. So it's actually this very dark plummy color. So I thought I'd give it a try. So it's adding some volume and length, but it's just a natural look. But I don't know if it looks really plummy in this light. Maybe in natural light it looks plummy, but right now it just looks black. So yeah, I have to see it in some natural light. But yeah, it's adding a decent amount of length and volume. Okay, so there we go. What else? Oh, the lips. So because the eye looks rather bold, I'm going to stick with a more muted look on the lips. So I'm just going to line it with the Wet n Wild gel lip liner. And what's the color? Plum Together. And yeah, I don't always, oh my god, looks like I'm drunk here. It's like, oh, that's anyway. This is the Maybelline Color Sensational in Lust for Blush. So it is a little bit of a cool tone, purpley color. I do like the Maybelline lipsticks. I like any drugstore lipstick. Maybelline, L'Oreal, Revlon, Essence. The drugstore lipsticks are so good. I wouldn't pay big bucks for a high-end lipstick. I just love the colors and the formulas of drugstore lipsticks. So I think that's pretty well it then. That's my cool tone look. So yeah, this hair, I don't know what to do with it. This is Reviving Spray Free Your Mane. Got it for clearance at the discount store for $3. I love this stuff. It's like a conditioning hairspray basically. So it adds shape and volume and just conditions at the same time. I love this stuff. I finally found some. It came out again in the discount store, so I got like 2 or 3 more bottles of it. Sometimes when your hair is a mess and you add water, it just makes your hair more frizzy. But this acts as a conditioner and doesn't make my hair frizzy. It conditions it, and anyway, I really like that stuff. So, did I get everything? Yes, I think I did. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my cool tone look. I did a coral look previously. I do love berries and cranberry shades, so I may do that next. But I like any color theme. It's just fun to play with and experiment. And Anyway, so I hope you're enjoying your weekend, hope you enjoy your summer, and I hope you enjoyed my video. And yeah, everyone take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.